So what do you think?
And you that's supposed to be walking through the door, not me, you and your camel toe.
I want to go to Hooters.
No, we're not going to Hooters right now.
I want to see some hot girls.
Grayson.
Let's keep our mouths closed.
Savannah, don't speak to me that way in front of your husband.
Oh, you thought reality TV was wild? Let's talk about the Southern drama king himself, Michael Todd Chrisley. The bleach-blown real estate mogul turned reality TV daddy didn't just fall from grace, he cartwheeled into it with cameras rolling. From preaching financial responsibility while secretly swimming in millions of dollars worth of fraud, to being locked up in federal prison and not speaking a single word to his wife for 2 years straight, Todd's saga makes the Real Housewives look like a church potluck gone rogue.
And the 21st is when we go to court for sentencing.
So I welcome that lawsuit. Now, what she's not aware of is what we're sitting on. I've made my money in real estate, which is why I signed my kids up for a real estate class.
Born April 6, 1969 in Georgia, Michael Todd Chrisley is the oldest of 3 boys to Faye Chrisley and Gene Raymond Chrisley, a war veteran. Gene passed away in 2012, long before things really spiraled. Though his full name is Michael Todd, he's gone by Todd since he was a kid. Probably because Michael just doesn't scream, "I yell at my kids" in a Versace robe. He made his fortune flipping real estate in Atlanta and was known for being flashy, bossy, and absolutely obsessed with appearances.
We grew up in a very small rural town, and now our main home is 30,000 square feet. This is my closet. Things are organized by season.
Perfect recipe for TV. And so in 2014, Chrisley Knows Best hit USA Network, and overnight, the Chrisleys were America's favorite dysfunctional family.
I don't care who takes me, but one of y'all have to take me.
Senator, just take him.
He's yours. Take him.
Rock, paper, scissors. 2 out of 3.
Todd played the snappy, overbearing father who micromanaged everything from his kids' love lives to their laundry detergent. His wife, Julie, the sweet but quietly savage matriarch, was his ride or die.
Your sweaters, your coats, everything that you love is being donated to charity.
You know, 25 years together, you've done...
Nanny Faye, his mother, gave the show its sparkle, sneaking off to casinos and stirring up mischief.
Nanny, I think you should stick to gambling.
Chase?
No?
The kids, Chase, Savannah, and Grayson, were witty, spoiled, and always caught in one of Todd's life lesson missions.
I'm telling you about all that. You're gonna make sure you take Dixie's stool sample to the vet.
No, we will not.
Yeah, you're gonna honor your bet.
Whether it was Todd freaking out because Chase paid a stranger to change a flat tire, or giving a hilariously awkward sex talk to his kids, the man knew how to deliver cringe-worthy gold.
What are you wearing? They got a van riding around that's looking for people like you to lock up.
Are you?
Some standout moments? Oh, honey, Todd's opossum impression had people laughing like it was a stand-up special in the woods. Then there was the time he faked getting plastic surgery just to mess with his family, bandages, drama, and all. But nothing tops the showdown with Blair Hanks, Savannah's ex with more ego than common sense. Todd came at him like a Southern dad auditioning for Days of Our Lives, and Blair folded faster than chasing a math class.
How do I like Blair Hanks and Savannah's relationship? I like it perfectly fine because it's very controlled by Todd.
And let's not forget when Todd decided his spoiled kids needed survival training, enrolling them in laundry and self-defense boot camp like it was a Bravo spinoff. Meanwhile, he's strutting around in designer threads like a Saks mannequin with a vengeance. And Nanny Faye? She was a whole show of her own, sneaking out to the casino, dragging Chase into her shenanigans.
Wait, Nanny, your heart's on this side.
Oh, messed up.
Driving golf carts like bumper cars.
Well, my senior basketball team, we're having a corn husky competition.
and once accidentally smuggling snacks in her bra. Whether she was gambling, sipping wine, or dropping wild one-liners with zero shame, Faye brought the kind of chaotic grandma energy that made her a fan favorite every single episode.
Pull your back out, kid.
Help you up. You can sit right there. You can sit right there.
The show blew up so fast, it practically had its own zip code. And of course, that meant spin-offs. Growing Up Chrisley launched in 2019, giving fans an inside look at Chase and Savannah trying to adult without Daddy Todd breathing down their necks.
This, nor am I going to endorse it right now. Y'all two together don't have a brain cell to share.
That's not true. I've got street smart.
Spoiler alert, chaos followed them like a group chat notification. From dating fails to business flops and passive-aggressive sibling shade, it was clear the apple didn't fall far from the bougie, over-decorated tree. But Todd wasn't just about reality TV. He had his eyes on the country music charts too. In 2016, he teamed up with singer Sarah Evans for a duet called Infinite Love.
I can't forget that yellow dress.
And while no one expected a reality TV dad with frosted tips to break into country radio, the song actually hit number 39 on Billboard's Hot Country Songs. It was giving Rascal Flatts meets Southern sass. At that point, it felt like the Chrisley brand was bulletproof. TV deals, music dreams, fashion appearances, and a fan base who treated them like the first family of flamboyant finance. But while the lights were bright on camera, things behind the scenes were unraveling fast. In 2022, the Chrisleys' picture-perfect empire came crashing down like a bad wig on a humid day when federal prosecutors came through with a laundry list of charges so long, even their haters had to pause and say, whew, not all that. Todd and Julie were hit with serious fraud charges after allegedly swindling over $30 million from community banks.
Larger national banks, there's less oversight, and they can show their celebrity status to some of these banks and say, hey.
And how they do it? Oh, just your everyday reality star hustle, whipping up fake bank statements, forged credit reports, and financial fairy tales that made them look richer than a Kardashian Christmas card. It was basically a Pinterest board for felony fraud. And just to add extra spice, they were hiding millions from the IRS too, ducking taxes like it was a family tradition, all while giving house tours on cable TV. Like, sir, you're literally showing the feds your shoe wall and calling it blessed. But baby, the government wasn't in the mood for jokes. The trial peeled back years of mess. Phony documents, hidden income, sketchy shell companies, and lies stacked higher than Julie's banana pudding. And just when you thought it couldn't get messier, in waltzed Mark Braddock, their former business partner turned prosecution's bestie, who not only admitted to helping them cook the books, but casually dropped the mic in court by claiming he had a personal relationship with Todd.
The thing that has insulted me the most is that out of all of these 54 years, for me to finally be...
Personal as in eyebrow raising. The courtroom clutched its pearls, Twitter had a meltdown, and suddenly the fraud charges were just the opening act. When it was all said and done, Todd got 12 years in federal prison while Julie got 7. In January 2023, they traded monogram towels for prison-issued sheets. Todd headed to Pensacola, Florida, and Julie to Lexington, Kentucky. And just like that, America's sassiest Southern couple went from custom loungewear to matching orange jumpsuits faster than Chase could call AAA to fix a flat tire. And here's where it gets icy. Savannah revealed that in the entire time her parents were behind bars, they hadn't spoken a single word to each other.
They don't get to speak, so it's been 2 years and they haven't spoken a word to each other.
Not even a postcard. After nearly 30 years of marriage, their relationship was put on mute by the system, and apparently by design. According to Savannah, prison rules made communication nearly impossible, with officials interfering with mail, visits, and even email. While Savannah was doing damage control and stepping up as Chloe and Grayson's guardian, the family continued to battle scandal after scandal. Chloe, Todd's adopted daughter and biological granddaughter through his son Kyle, was just a little girl when all this chaos unfolded. Adopted in 2016 after Kyle lost custody due to substance abuse, Chloe became the heart of the show. But when Todd and Julie went to prison, Savannah became her caretaker and has been vocal about Chloe being her sister, not niece. Kyle Chrisley, meanwhile, was spiraling. Born August 29, 1991, Kyle was Todd's son from his first marriage to Teresa Terry. Addiction, bipolar disorder, and run-ins with the law plagued him for years. In 2019, he attempted self-unaliving, leading to a brief reconciliation with Todd. But by 2023, he was back in trouble, arrested for allegedly threatening his supervisor with a knife. Still, in 2025, Kyle claimed he was sober and even appearing on a podcast with estranged sister Lindsay, trying to clean up his image. And speaking of Lindsay, oh, that's a whole other storyline. Born September 17th, Lindsay was Todd's oldest daughter from his first marriage and appeared on the show in its early seasons. But things turned sour. She accused her father of trying to extort her with the sex tape and leaking damaging financial info. She left the show, started podcasting, coffee convos, and Southern tea, and publicly disowned her family. While there have been a few attempts at reconciliation, especially after the prison drama, she's still mostly estranged, though she recently showed support after Todd's release. Julie, on the other hand, remained mostly quiet during the entire debacle. Born January 12, 1973 in South Carolina, Julie had always been the quieter partner, but the charges against her hit just as hard. Behind bars, she endured poor prison conditions and health concerns, and despite appeals, her sentence was upheld. Until May 28, 2025,
deteriorating, and things that I'd never had an issue with before, now all of a sudden became an issue.
When President Trump pardoned both her and Todd. Yes, you read that right.
Your parents are going to be free and clean, and I hope we can do it by tomorrow.
Trump stepped in and gave them both a get-out-of-jail-free card. Just over 2 years served. Grayson, Todd and Julie's youngest child, was only 7 when the show began in 2014. Born May 16, 2006, he practically grew up on screen. Known for his dry humor and one-liners, Grayson recently started college at the University of Alabama. He's spoken publicly about how much he missed his parents and how close he's become to Savannah, especially after they all reunited following the pardon. And what about Teresa Terry, Todd's ex-wife and the mother of Kyle and Lindsay? Their marriage ended long before the cameras showed up, but their messy divorce and custody battles were splashed across tabloids once Todd got famous. She stayed mostly quiet, though sources say she's been relieved to be out of the spotlight and away from the circus. As for where they are now, Todd and Julie are back in Nashville, reportedly filming a new reality show with Lifetime that promises to showcase the family's road to redemption. Whether that's a rebrand or a ratings grab, we'll have to wait and see. Savannah, still doing interviews and fighting for prison reform, says she's hopeful, but admits she's exhausted. Julie and Todd have since reunited. The couple has spoken publicly about their emotional reunion, calling it one of the most powerful and healing experiences of their lives. After nearly 2 years apart, they're now focused on rebuilding their relationship and looking toward the future. Todd and Julie are back under the same roof and back in each other's lives.
You know, you think, oh my gosh, I've been away this long. But then when I saw him, it was as if no time had passed.
And let's not pretend public opinion has been all sympathy. Fans were stunned. Critics were savage. And even some celebrities chimed in with the "what did you expect" energy. But still, the Chrisleys have a loyal fan base. Why? Because as fake as things got, their dysfunction was real. And people relate to a beautiful mess.
I would love to say it's all scripted, but you can't script the dysfunction that goes on in our life.
Today, Todd's net worth is estimated at negative $18 million. Yes, that's a negative. Down from the multi-million-dollar status he once flaunted, the designer labels, private jets, and gleaming McMansions are either gone or tied up in debt. But Todd, he's still standing. still trying to pivot the drama into a second act.
We're coming back to television.
Okay.
It's amazing that those that walked away from you are the first ones knocking at the door again. So we're coming back.
What will the Chrisley family be remembered for? Todd's guyliner level sass? Julie's calm but deadly side-eye?
Better not be a gentleman's club. That better not be on the credit card statement.
It's been on there, you just didn't know what it was.
Nanny Faye sneaking off to gamble? Chasing Savannah's nonstop sibling shade?
A lot, and then it'll make you not want to do it anymore.
You read a self-help book.
I skimmed the back.
Or maybe just the wild ride from reality TV royalty to orange jumpsuits and back again. Whatever it is, one thing is for sure. They turned their entire lives into a show, full of chaos, comedy, and controversy. And when it all came crashing down, America didn't just watch. We binged every second. And guess what? We're still watching.